Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the baseball. Next on the show. Here he's on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
So striding forward now, Ozzie Albies. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First offering on its way. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up, but I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
The 1-2 is a called strike 3 on the corner. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one.
That left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's got an on-base percentage of over 400 coming in. The elite hitters in the game put up numbers like that, so he has to be feeling really good about what he's done so far this season. I'm sure his club is pleased just as well.
The next to bat for Atlanta, number 13. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy who loves that pitch and is aggressive and comes right at you. I would assume the offense is going to have a similar approach.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Batting third, first baseman number 5.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. The average to start things out at 324. 9 homers, and the RBI count at 35. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
The 1-1. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone. Back-to-back homers. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman, number 148 for his career, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder.
Nick Markakis.
And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Stepping in now, Jose Bautista,
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Velasquez is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers. Markakis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Drilled on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Braves 2 and the Phillies coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Brandon McCarthy is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
He pulls this one into right. Markakis is there to put it away for route number 1. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He's a special player, no doubt. But at home, get this, he's hitting over 400. I mean, he's swinging the bat. He's hitting everything. He's just a very special player playing at home in front of these fans.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Rhys Hoskins. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Favorable call in there for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
With one foot down and enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Batting third, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the line at first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it here 2-0. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Herrera is right there, 1 down.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Ender Inciarte. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Takes a knee-high fastball.
No balls, 2 strikes.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Full count to Ender Inciarte. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
The 3-2 pitch. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
The pitcher, Brandon McCarthy, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Braves on top 2-0. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Nick Williams. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And McCarthy able to get ahead of him here with the fastball. It's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. 1 down.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's take a look at Ender Inciarte. The name of his game is speed. Covers a ton of ground. Great arm in the outfield. Ability to play Gold Glove caliber.
Here's Carlos Santana now. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
In now, number 4, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low apparently. 2 out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here it comes. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer, number 14 on the season, as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
The batter, number 13.
In now, number 13. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. One and 2. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box now, Freddie Freeman. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. One out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box, Nick Markakis. Skied down the left field line. Hoskins is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Micah Franco gets set to start out the inning. Pitch on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And he fouls this one off. Here it comes on 0-2. Bouncer up the middle. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so good.
Oh, Dino, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Popped him up. Freeman has a play. He's got it one away.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
The hit will be the pitcher, Vince Velasquez. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First pitch of the at-bat, and he pops up the bunt attempt, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. One there on to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. Phillies go down quietly there. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready for another chance, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Jose Bautista.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and Bautista has a base hit. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Flowers is second in the league in all-star voting among closers, so it looks promising that he'll get an invite to the midseason festivities.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that all-star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Runners on the move for second. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Williams is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Digging in to try it again, Johan Camargo. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
The next 1-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Batista stands at first with 1 out. Right side, but it's well foul. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out.
Center fielder number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He drew a base on balls his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Atlanta, but they lead it 3-0. Striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Cesar Hernandez.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Throw on to first in time, one away. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still down 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon McCarthy. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. The 1-0 is laid off of down and in.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. The 2-1 home. Hit out towards second. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these two arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Striding in once again, number 13. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
The 1-0. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Lifted down the line in left. Hoskins waits on it. And that's the third out. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Up next will be Nick Williams. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Markakis. On the warning track, he makes the catch. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So now Carlos Santana comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Played on the backhand. Throw on the first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth.
Now batting, number 4.
Digging in for his second at bat, number 4. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat. Right over the middle, knee high.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this guy is one strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. This one's down to third. There to get it is Batista. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. 5 innings complete. Braves lead this one 3-0. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Freddie Freeman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Outside, 3-0 now. Waiting on deck is Nick Markakis. On its way is pitch number 75. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
Right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Digging in once again, Nick Markakis. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 33.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Bautista.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Bautista. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
A shot down the first baseline. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Tyler Flowers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing at him. The same thing.
Bautista is off of first with 2 away. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there's his first base hit in this one.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And there's ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
2 down, runners at first and second. Hit down the line at first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They lead it 3-0. . Digging in now for Philadelphia, Michael Franco will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Fly ball out toward left center field. Number 13 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch on its way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Aaron Altair will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away.
Aaron Altair.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Comes set with the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Alfaro at second. Altair at first. One gone. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
2 strikes.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
The 2-2. On the ground to the right side. Freeman is up with it, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
The 1-2. High and deep to right center. Back goes Markakis. To the track, to the wall. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Phillies have pulled even now at 3-3.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Up next for Philadelphia.
In now, Odubel Herrera.
Odubel Herrera.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And now pitch on the way. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Tight one on our hands, all tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 61, Edubre Ramos.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ender Inciarte. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The 0-1. And that one just missed outside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Kurt Suzuki will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 6 home runs and 17 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and Suzuki's retired. 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Pereira is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. Still tied 3-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Atlanta, number 33, A.J. Minter.
Up next will be Nick Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Williams.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Ready with the 0-1. There's a strike.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
The 0-2 delivery. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Markakis has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 4.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 4. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Two out, nobody on. Hot shot on the ground is short. Camargo brings it in on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Score remains tied at 3-3. Digging in to try it again, number 13. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Time now to give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-3 ball game. Both pitchers turning in fairly good performances, as you can see on the graphic. Striding in once again, Freddie Freeman. It was a fly. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. A very tightly contested ball game here in Philly, as you can see by the line score. All even as we play the 8th. Ready for another shot now, Nick Markakis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. And that's the third out. Braves are set down 1-2-3. No change in the score. It's 3-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Atlanta, number 30, Peter Moylan.
Digging in once again, Michael Franco. We'll see what he can do leading off the home eight.
Baseman, Michael Franco.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a ball.
And that misses ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
The 2-0 on the way is taken for a strike. The 2-1 home. Hit hard towards center. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, not sure the manager was too happy when he rounded second and headed for third. I mean, he's the go-ahead run, and you hate to get thrown out going for three when there are no outs. But it works out for him, and he avoids getting an earful in the dugout.
Ready once again, Jorge Alfaro, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. With runners in scoring position this season, Alfaro is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
And there's one down now.
The pitcher, number 61, Eduardo Ramos.
Pedro Florimon will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 18, Pedro Florimon.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
The 2-0 on the way. Grounded to the right. And that is through for a base hit. And the move to the bench will pay off handsomely. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. The 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Again, he sends it out of play.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Oh, you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Just keeping him close. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. Here it comes, 1-0. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Started that swing a bit too early. Florhimon, the runner at first with 2 gone. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Grounder down the line at third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. 9th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Braves 3. Back at the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park, as you get a look there at the famous City Hall here in Philadelphia. Hector Neris comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
Leading off the inning, Jose Bautista, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Jose Bautista.
Here's the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The Braves find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all of the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, It's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
And the next in is Johan Camargo, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Popped into the air, back behind second. Hernandez is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Phillies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Edobre Ramos gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Hector Neris closes the door for the save, his 10th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.